Hello traders and welcome to this Bitcoin technical and trading analysis. This video will combine both. I will be showing you what happened on the technical sides on Bitcoin, and then I will be showing you my trading past 2 days, what was my context, thinking, managing the trades. Okay, and I would like to start definitely with the, in the last video I was showing you, we went long in the group. This was very easy to try to take. If you haven't seen that video, have a look. Very easy, multiple accounts went long. In the end we started, I was also adding into the positions, I was adding over here as well. In the end we've hit one of the major targets for us. I was warning the group when we were here. I'm taking major take profits and I'm also closing the scalp account long. Scalp account was also in the long from here when we got the pullback. Because we had risk event coming. Today was jobs report from the US, and again jobs were really strong in US. And when jobs are getting strong, and Fed doesn't like that. They want to see cool down in the market, so they don't raise rates as much. So that actually spoiled the mood in the market. And also I was warning yesterday the Tesla earnings with Netflix. They also arrived, and Tesla today did 10%. Actually Tesla also affected mood in the market, and this translated into Bitcoin as well. So we've got a strong dollar index and also the stock market heading heavily down. Big risk of day. So Bitcoin, Bitcoin was unable to utilize the big upside on the stock market past few days as much as it could. And now when we are going down, Bitcoin is going down with the stock market. So it's showing you Bitcoin is like weaker. Yes. Let me show you why what happened on the technical side, and then we will be going over my posts and my trading. So these long major targets hit. I will be like to showing you to prove I was taking the profits. We can see from our local market structures. I was reminding you, I want to see Bitcoin, to stay and trade in this important market structure, which is very old. And we stabilize here, we made the range. That's what these market structures are for. I expect ranges in them. We also had the naked market structure. So this is very, very short term. You see I'm on 5-minute time frame. So I'm watching this market structure on retest, if we hold it or not. Because if we don't hold it, if we don't do range here, or we start to stabilize and change market structure, it's very likely we will go down for this low. Yeah. Because you see it was support multiple times in the past, and now we are retesting nicely. So we definitely don't want to lose that. Yeah, a lot of longs got involved here. If you are watching open interest and orderflow, many longs were longing this, and they can be squeezed when we properly lose it. We got really like small scalp here as well. I will be showing that later. So market structure, and you see on the top side, we still have this market structure which is providing us resistance 1, 2, 3 times already. So this was from technical perspective, you hit your target for the day trade. We were unable to breach, we were unable to take liquidity. We know there is when we go over here, it's pretty easy for the market to push up once it gets momentum, because you will squeeze all these shorts here, but the market was unable. There were multiple reasons for that. One of the reasons was on the spot, because we always pay attention to the spot market. How are the orders? So if we zoom out, we can see, I was already saying 2 days back, it's very likely Bitcoin will be trading in this box. Why? Because Bitcoin usually takes, if you are in low volatility and low volume environment, Bitcoin takes part of the least resistance. And what is the part of the least resistance? It's trading this range where we don't have much spot resistance to the upside and to the downside. This is like breathing room for the Bitcoin. You see, you are supported down with the significant spot walls, and you also are defined at the top with the spot wall. So we took out the spot wall here, but we've got even more. You see the pressure here? It's like 1,000 Bitcoin up to 5%. So markets had easy time to move here, but in the end people started to take profit. That's also another reason to be tactical and take some profit from the long. So you need demand to go over these zones and push up, yeah, and not do it on low volume like it was happening here. So that was one of the reasons, and also more technical reasons. Let's go further. So let's go to AMT. You see, this was our top of the range. It's 5-day range, and you see what happened. We finally managed to reclaim the high volume node with point of control, and we also completed rotation of this previous range, which was important. So you see, people started taking profit. Only later you started to squeeze like greedy and breakout buyers. So you've completed, value area rotation, and that was another reason why you should, look for tactical take profit as well. And also around this area, we also have the 4 weeks high volume node as well. So yeah, it's from higher time frames. Look at the anchor view ups. They're also saying, take it as a zone. We can see market was trying to trade above this main downtrend anchor view up from the top, and was unable to stay above. Just very, very briefly we stayed above, and then we like gave up. So not good. So when I was taking profit, I was taking it a bit later, and now you see we've lost them. We also are losing the main anchor view up from the 25k. There's also not good sign. So Bitcoin again looking not so strong, especially with the stock market going for the correction. Yes. So locally, I also took the long here. This is more like a scalp long. It was very exhaustive. I will be showing you that why I was taking that. So I would like to tell you a few things to be aware of. So we can see when we go to spot market, so on the Binance, one of the most important markets in the world for the Bitcoin, we can see we have the equal lows now. Yesterday low is at 25,510, and from weeks ago we have the low. That low was actually taken on multiple exchanges in the world. Look here, yeah, extremely important low because we have high volume here. And spot will very likely capitulate when we take out this low. Of course we can get swing failure pattern after we take liquidity, but it was not taken out. So I would say it's more likely it's a matter of time we will take out those lows, and we stopped out this spot market trades as well. On other exchanges in the world with leverage, we took already these lows here. So be aware of this. Okay, it's very important. Trading day already finished, so Bitcoin can be a bit calm, but it's even range here is pretty bearish because it's like engineered liquidity for the market participants to push lower. You are also careful because you see what happened. We are getting a huge open interest increase. Look at that, 12,000 open interest increase, so that's over 400 million added to the market. And if we take out that low, many are longs here, yeah, so we have like over 60% of people are longs here and other are shorts. If we take out the low, and you see there was not even open interest decrease, these people haven't panicked yet. So when we take out that low, it's very likely you will at least 50% of that open interest and even more will be taken out, and they will be forced lower. Why we haven't taken them? Why we don't see drop in open interest? It's a simple answer. The drop was not exhaustive enough, not volatile enough. In terms of volume it was, but you see it was only in average 1% move from the position, so I don't think it was enough. Most people have stop loss, even forced liquidations in multipliers like 1%, 2%, yeah, if they are on high leverage. And also many people who are longing here, they are definitely placing they are placing their stop loss below this low, yeah, so they want to feel safe, so they will be puked, and they will be forced to sell from their buying positions lower. So yeah, but we have fuel, so be careful on that. And also Ethereum, look at Ethereum. So when we are on smaller time frame, because the largest influencer on Bitcoin is Ethereum. It's huge market and they always go together. Even Ethereum for me is like Confluent on itself for the Bitcoin. You see how we are engineering the liquidity. This is market makers engineering nice liquidity for the Ethereum. So when we start to take out this low, it will be pretty easy to even cascade lower. So first of all, we will be watching for swing failure pattern here, but I think it's more likely we will just dive and we will start taking these lows as well. And this can have very significant impact on the Bitcoin. Bitcoin can easily be pushed to 29k if Ethereum goes for its own liquidity. You can also see, you combine everything, you are a complete trader. So you can see on Ethereum order books, the demand is not even there. So there will be no one from these forced buyers who will be like stopped out and liquidated to save them, and we can easily go much lower. And you see where is the main demand is actually below 1,815 to 1,800, yeah. So that's more likely we will actually take out even that low, yeah. And you will monitor that when it's happening. You will monitor that because it will affect Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin will be also forced for its own liquidity. Not all the time they are in sync like that, so you need to be aware of this. Yes, and if we manage to change market structure here, I already take profit one on the long. I have 40% of position left, so I will use it, to become day trade, but we will see. Bitcoin is pretty weak and stock market initiated, big pullback. For me, it's still important from the higher time frame perspective to finish and complete and to take out this major liquidity node, which is over a few weeks of old. It was building for some time, and we can see it's ending now at 29,100. Now you will combine other tools, what you can expect from there. So you can see there is very big demand at 29,000. I think so. These limits, because we already think for the big traders, these limits are actually there to capture that liquidity. So when people will be forced out and, to sell and also liquidated, this demand zone at 29,000 is pretty decent. They will be absorbing them. But yeah, it's from this higher time frame, just be careful, because you can see on 1 hour time frame we've got big trade from the trade area. That was easy take to trade, and we still have the liquidity, but you can see in terms of supports we don't have much. It was impulsive move on pretty okay volume, but we will, when you lose the current low and you don't do big swing value pattern from 29,000 when you take liquidity from here, then you have another trade area, possible easy scalp. We were ranging here a bit. We've got the trap traders here as well, and we have the daily naked point of control. It's very large area of trap shorts, so it's possible we will bounce or range here, so watch that area. But it will also mean for you we will get acceptance back into this range here, so full rotation is possible. And I already outlined the future potential zone for the range to form, and to create beautiful volume. So we will be watching that as well. I'm also watching this big line from the it's the middle of the channel. And now we'll be going over my own trading, so you can learn from it, because I think that's the most valuable thing you can do. Everyone can do, 95% of people in the world can do technical analysis, post-trading analysis, but seeing live trading it's almost like live, because I post many things in advance, or when I'm doing that, is very valuable. So let's go over here. So this is yesterday market. We were already, you see market was pushing. I want to go over this everything so you understand better my thinking and trading, and you see what's the benefits of the group. That's the benefits of the group, live trading. So market was pushing from our main 29,300 longs, and I was already, I set my average entry 29,440, and I prepared limits. There is utilization of limits. You can save on fees. You need to be really good trader to predict reaction, but I utilize limits when I want to add to position, when I'm also almost certain, like we've changed market structure and I have trap traders. So in these regions we've got multiple zones of trap traders, shorts who are trying to short the market, didn't give them continuation, so very likely they will try to escape when we get there. So pretty easy trade for me. You see we've got the close naked point of control as well, also the showing them as well, but I can do these surgical limits as well on precise zones, and this you can learn in the group in our Exocharts course. And you see I was also planning, I'm looking for if we get mounts from the local market structure, which we today we did already, but it's not enough to push us yet. I was showing you the spot box. I'm also doing this deeper post analysis. I don't want to go over everything. I just want to show you. So you see, this was my first limit. I was just showing you. It was filled to the dollar. That was really easy scalp. I did this in mirror image with the scalper account and with the Daytrader account. So I got no fees on the position, and I could do easy take profit one after 0.5% move or even more. and I'm risk free. I made money. So this proper limit trading is fun when you know what you are doing. Let's go further. You see, and also it was our anchor revamp from the bottom, from measuring full uptrend move from 25k. So we've got multiple confluences as well. Technical analysis was there, confluence, not just the trap trader. So that's what we like. We want to have technical analysis together with our order flow. And you see, we went into the, there was nice wig into the 5-day val, and previous week val also. I said in the group 30,100 is very big resistance for me. When we reclaim, we opened the road higher, and that's what happened later. So we reclaimed and we pushed to 30,400. So, but this was quick scalp, yeah. So you also can pull consistently for the markets from these nice scalps. Let's go further. You see, when I was taking the scalp, I was also watching our order books. Now people were already on perpetuals. There was some pressure. So when you see something like that, you take a scalp. You need to take some profit, because it's more likely market can actually turn, yeah, from these resistances in the limits. Let's go further. So that was yesterday was not so volatile there, so that was very limited, trading. We can discuss a bit today. I think it's important. You can see what we managed to do today. We started pushing up into our main targets, 30,400 and higher. This was very big liquidity node. And why we were going so slow. So when you are taking liquidity from the people, when you are stopping them out, it's usually exhaustive move, very fast move, high spike in delta and the volume and other parameters. But we were going very, very slow. And the reason was because we already started to go into the, spot. Let me go here. It was not just on the Binance, but also the other exchanges. You see, when market even wanted to be a bit exhaustive, volume was spiking, already hit the first wall. And yeah, multiple exchanges, layering, we started absorbing, and it was very slow price action. So that's what prevented more aggressive, if we were in region like that, where you have, let me show you an example, like from here. Because we had walls here like that. When you don't much resistances, it's much easier for the market to like go and run. But this was, significant resistance started there. So that was one of the reasons why it was a bit slower. Yeah, so in the end, from our trade area, it was the 3.8% move to the upside. Just beautiful. Very, very nice for the day trader, and especially for the summer volatility. Yeah. Your another target would be if you started to definitely take out the 30,435 and you start to feel large inefficiencies, but it didn't happen because we've got these multiple, fundamental reasons like stock market, yeah, and the jobs report, everything destroyed the mood today. You can't trade Bitcoin alone. You need to watch stock market as well. I will be doing video what is this risk on day and risk of day, and how you need to watch it so you can be efficient trader. You can't just trade Bitcoin on its own. It's not possible these days. Those days are over. I was also warning, you see we have very big open interest buildup. Over 20,000, over 25,000 Bitcoins build up on stablecoins. That's very large. So it's over 500 million, and you see, as soon as we started go up, open interest was going down each time. So that's showing you many people, these main open interest spikes. You can see in Exocharts, many were shorts, very aggressive shorts. In the end, they got right today. But, if stock market would start pushing, that would be another, you would know, you have a lot of fuel to push to the upside. This you could squeeze more people, but the market was unable. But we were aware what is this open interest, what's the composition of it. So we've got easy fuel to push to the upside for this 3.8% trade. That's a very important note I made, because if you don't trap as many people and you have more longs, you would already spill much faster to the downside, right? So you see, I'm saying for my traders and for our group, I'm closing scalp long to de-risk, and I'm taking more profit on a day trade because we have this risk on event coming. And now you see the results come, and market after cash open, is diving heavily, and that's most of the time Bitcoin is highly correlated to stock market. It's 95% correlation, so it's more likely you will start having big moves. And also this is, I'm watching ES1 here, and the Nasdaq was even tanking more with the Tesla 10% down move, so more downside was just open. Yeah, I hope we decouple from the stock market today and maintain bullish bias. And I said less likely Bitcoin didn't manage to utilize massive moves up on the stock market past few days. So once deeper pullback starts, there is more likely it will be dragged with it even harder. That's what happened today. Yes, I also took a larger short today to hedge my portfolio, investment portfolio. So protect. I can close it when it returns back to the highs, but yeah, we can actually be on a bigger pullback in the stock market, and that will also drag Bitcoin down. Hard to avoid it. Yes, I did this breakdown of my trading here as we were going. So this was really fun. This was really fun long here. This was first quick scalp long. We've got the first initiation of the liquidity here, but the main lows I was watching was 29,653. You can see that why. We need to zoom in because this is more local liquidity. We know there is very large liquidity below us. Because you see, market, these two lows here, market was building very big, substantial longs. I was even adding here at these pullbacks here, so I know many people will be stopped out. Not all people put stop loss behind the lows. Yes, that's a first big mistake, and because of them we have this inner liquidity within our today range. So when we zoom in now, Tradingdifferent is power, and you see we finally, so with this move, with this wick down, we finally take out the 2-day longs, many of them. So that was pure liquidity scalp trade for me. You can see how I was managing it, core scalp long going in. I was adding after swing failure pattern, take profit while taken at the local market structure, plus we had some local walls in the Tradingline or multiple exchanges, so very logical take profit one. It's also market structure from here, another take profit to taken here. And you see this market structure, this is another market structure resistance, was just touch. Yeah, I was really happy. Local golden zone is holding on a pullback, and you are also holding the swing failure pattern low. Those are two important aspects when you are trading this. And of course, you watch Exocharts and so on. I'm just showing you this. Yes, and we discussed this many longs are piling in this local down, in this very short-term local range. So we have a lot of fuel if we go down. Important thing. Then I left for 2 hours, and we've got another swing failure pattern from this low, and I was taking that as well. We've traded a very big spot wall here, and if you go to Exocharts, you were seeing, especially on inverse. Let me go here. So we haven't did much damage to the tether, but you see there was also some FOMOing from the coin-based margin contracts, and you can see who was puking on that low here. You see they were heavily longing. Look here, 3.5 million, 5 million, 7.2, 5.4. Everybody got absorbed, everybody got trapped, and in the end they are creating us this swing failure pattern trade. Look at the candle. It took just 25 seconds, 32 million volume, 60 million delta, huge absorptions, big reversal after. If you are using aggregate and you are listening to the sound, there was huge global buying, not just on this exchange, but all exchanges in the world. It was like 60 million buy in 1 minute on all exchanges. They literally, it was not even, we've got nice absorptions, but also there was huge buying. So, and you see these people again, they FOMO'd in again. They are back again. So if you are taking this low, yet again, we will see nice wick and they will be stopped out. That's just how market works. So that was really nice trade as well. Yeah, and that's about it. That's all updates from me on this. Yes, so I think that's all what I wanted to say. I don't want to make this video too long. just be careful here. We need to watch stock markets tomorrow. You know, you need to watch multiple aspects. I already said them at the beginning of the video. Once we lose this range, we can start feeling some larger inefficiencies, and there will be trades on the way to the downside. Of course, if you are prepared with your technical analysis, you know what to do. Also, if you get larger impulsive moves, remember, you don't need to trade them. You can wait until you form the range. Most of the impulsive moves, 90% on Bitcoin, will end up in the local range. It's not bull market yet. It's more rare you get V-shaped recoveries. So if you are bad in impulsive moves, don't trade them. Don't trade them. Sit on your hands. If you are in short, sit in the short, enjoy the short, and wait for the range to form, and then you can engage with the market. You will have plenty of time. It's still summer, so markets are not running away. We are still 10 months from the halving. A lot of time to trade Bitcoin efficiently. So yeah, just be careful in this area, right? Okay, so thank you for watching, guys, and see you in the group. Bye bye.